Hello, what's up guys? Fancy here. Today we're going to be running Giants B10 with my mostly farmable team. These two you can get off Secret Dungeon, this guy you can get off Tamar Desert, and her you can get her pretty much anywhere. She drops off scrolls, there's a Secret Dungeon for her, you can get her, yeah, you can get her anywhere. Vermos takes quite a lot of resources to make, but two cheaper alternatives would be either Darien or Acasis, but not everyone has Acasis. Acasis is ideal for this team. Acasis probably would work even better than Vermos, in my opinion. I have a friend that has Acasis, and a 6-star Acasis that's pretty well runed, and I used to use her quite a lot to run Giants B10, but not anymore because I have Vermos now. Yeah, I'm gonna just start it out. Beats me talking about it. So my Bella, Aman, and Vermos are 6 stars, and Shannon, Bernard are 5 stars. Ideally, you do want Shannon to be 6 stars and have Despair runes, but my Shannon's currently rune Swift, and Bernard is Swift Focus, Bella is Swift Focus, Amen is Violent Blade, Vermos is Violent Focus. So I have really high accuracy on Shannon, Belladon, and Vermos. Decent accuracy on Bernard, I think around 40% for Bernard, and Amen doesn't need accuracy. Alright, so this team is a fully auto team. I don't have to do anything, I just leave it here. It'll just farm for me. I don't even have to make it target the crystals or target the mid boss when I get to that part. So it's fully automatic. This team focuses on keeping Shannon and Bernard alive throughout the whole fight. I have 2 healers. I have Vermos to remove as well, to make sure that my Shannon and Bernard are always healthy. So I have Shannon for the armor buff, Bernard for the speed buff, Amen to heal, Belladon as a backup healer. He can also remove the Giant's attack buff as well. I have Vermos to remove the defense debuff from the Giant Tower, as well as do damage over time with his dots on his first skill. The clear time for this is quite low. It's around, actually wait, it's not quite low. It's around 6 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes, I would say, for clear time. Depending on who they attack during the mid boss, this part, if they decide to attack the other 2 golems first, it's going to take a long time. If my Vermos doesn't land a lot of dots, it's going to take even longer. Like right now, it's taking forever. Usually he lands a lot of dots. My Vermos currently has 100% accuracy. I don't need it to be that high, but I'm greedy, and he's my ret monster, and I just put the absolute best runes on him. And plus, I like speed clears. I like to clear dungeons faster. So he's got really high accuracy. He got lots of chances to dot, and my Shannon has pretty high accuracy. It's around 89% to 90%. My Belladon has, I think, 78% accuracy to remove the Giant's debuff. I just need the accuracy to remove the debuff. It's quite important. It's not necessary, but it's pretty good, especially if you don't have a really well runed Shannon. My Shannon's really well runed, so I don't need to rely on Belladon removing the debuff. A possible place where this could fail is if, as you saw right just now, both the towers attack. If my Belladon and Amen both get stunned right after the tower attacks, my Shannon won't be able to heal up, and then if the towers attack again, then my Shannon's just gonna die. If my Shannon dies before I get to the boss, I'm gonna fail. I can't beat the boss without Shannon. So that's one of the dangers of running this team. you need to keep all 5 of your members healthy and alive when you get to the boss. So we're just gonna let it run through and get to the boss part. Alright. Another danger is if the boss happens to do the counterattack on Shannon after the 7th hit, and Shannon decides to go derp and doesn't do the defense buff, and the boss attacks immediately right after. It's just gonna kill Shannon in 2 hits. So that's something else that could happen. But I would only fail if that happens right at the beginning of the fight. If the boss is already at around half HP and my Veramos has a bunch of dots on him, I'm just gonna still be able to clear it pretty easily, even if my Shannon dies. Yeah, the success rate is quite high for this team. It's not many chances for this team to fail, because I have dots. You know, dots speed the fight up. Dots make sure the fight doesn't drag on too long, because if the fight drags on too long, then the chances of you failing are much higher. Things could go wrong, the AI could be dumb, and then your team doesn't do the right thing, and you could fail the fight. Dots make your units more reliable, make your units have less chances to screw up. So that's why Veramos is really important. That's why Asus is very, very strong for Giants B10 as well. And what a nice rune. Oh, that wasn't a nice rune, that was a bad rune. I should have sold that. I meant what a nice rune as a joke. I was being sarcastic, and then like in the back of my mind I was like, oh, that's a nice rune, let's get it, and then I clicked it, get. Alright, my units. Belladon, not very high defense. I mean, not very high HP, but pretty high defense. 71% accuracy. I was wrong about the accuracy. 71% only. And I have them Swift Focus. They're mostly 4-star runes. Speed, HP, accuracy. Amen has 100% crit rate. Almost 22k HP. Around 2,900. Heals every time, so he heals quite a lot. I have him Violent Blade. Ideally I want him Violent Energy, but I only have this Blade rune for the crit rate. I could switch this out if I had the perfect energy rune, but I don't, so yeah, that's that. Veramos has 100% accuracy. You don't need it to be this high. I just happen to have the runes, so that's why I did this. Decent HP. Not a lot of defense, but he doesn't need a lot of defense. Decent speed. Not decent speed, pretty low speed. Speed on 2, HP on 4, and accuracy on 6. This is only plus 10 and he's already at 100% accuracy. So I don't really need to do a focus set for him. I can just do a energy set, but I don't have an accuracy energy rune, so yeah. Shannon has like the best runes in my team, I think. HP, defense, speed. HP isn't that high, but she has really low base HP as well. It's actually much better to get really high defense on Shannon, because her defense actually isn't really that high. If you compare her to Bernard, which has 100 extra, but 7,000 HP, 5,400 HP. I think the ratio is right. I don't know. I'm bad at math. I'm like, I may be Asian, but I am bad at math. That is life. No, that's not life. That's just me slacking off in school. But so don't slack off in school, kids. If you're Asian, your parents will beat you. Wait, my parents never beat me. That's probably why I'm bad at math. That was a bad joke. I'm pretty racist, but I'm Asian, so I can joke about my own race. That's besides the point. At defense on 4, HP on 2. I have now these two nice, pretty good runes, and accuracy on 6. She doesn't need really high speed, but she needs decent speed. If you want to rune her to spare, you will need nice speed substats for her. Otherwise, rune her swift and swift focus, and she's good to go. My Bernard has really bad runes, but he has decent HP, pretty low accuracy, but you don't need his accuracy that high. You just need his speed to be decent. Plus 59 is okay. Swift focus, speed on 2, HP on 4, and HP on 6. I have these 2 runes. I leveled them up to plus 15 when I was really new at the game, so I have no idea what I was doing. But you know, they work, so whatever. I'm too lazy to switch them out. I don't use them for PvP anyway, so they're good enough. Yeah, and that's basically it. So if you're wondering how to get like such good runes for your Shannon before you even start farming giants, the key is to buy them. Yeah, you just gotta buy the runes. I didn't get those runes off giants. I bought the runes all from the store. Make sure you get all your slots unlocked in the store. If you're over level 30, make sure that you unlock all the slots in the store. After playing the game for a month, you should be able to buy a few good swift, focus, or maybe even like violent runes if you're lucky. You don't really need to refresh the shop. Just make sure you come check the shop every hour. If you play a lot, make sure you check a lot. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do this the traditional way, which is to, you know, clear each giant level. At least trying to aim for B7. Build a B10 team with Shannon and Bernard, and then try to at least be able to beat auto B7. If you can auto B7, you'll get some nice 5-star runes, and you can build them up and, you know, build your B10 team once you get good enough runes. If you have a cases, then you're really lucky, because a cases makes B10 really easy. So if you have a cases, keep working on that. 6-star your cases should be able to help you and take you through B10. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do it like with Darien, which if you want to do it with Darien, then you need better runes for Shannon. Well, you need runes at least as good as mine for Shannon, and you need her 6-star. That's the only way you could be able to auto this with Darien instead of Veramos. Or find some friends that have a cases as reps and borrow their cases and use it to run Giants B10 until you can build a strong enough Shannon, or you can build a Veramos. That's basically it. Yep, that's all. That's all the tips I can give you. Thanks for watching. Happy summoning and peace.